Hey guys, how's it going? Weekend update here. I'm going to talk about Dogecoin. I want to talk about if, when, and if you should buy it, when you should buy it, and when you should sell it. You might not be thinking that. You could buy it on Robinhood. That is an option. Robinhood doesn't have a wallet, so technically you're not buying anything. You're giving your money to Robinhood, and they just hold it, and as the price changes, when you go to sell it, they will just give your money back. So that doesn't need to bother you if it, you don't want it to. What might be bothersome though if you buy on Robinhood is if it's going up or down really fast. Robinhood has a history of not letting you sell it. So basically it might be up here right now and you say I want to sell it, and if it was a lot of velocity going on up and down quick, yeah, you might not be able to sell it till it drops down to 50 cents or whatever. So that is one downfall if you're going to buy it on Robinhood. Also the slippage. So slippage is basically you say, oh, it costs 63 cents right now, I want to buy it. If you did a market order right now, you'd probably get in at like 68 cents because that's just the way it works, and Robinhood's pretty bad for that. So one way you can fix that is by doing a limit order, and then so you're going to buy it in US dollars, and I'm not going to do it because the slippage is so awful. But basically then you put in a limit price. The problem is it's moving so quickly, so you can't put it where it's at. You need to put it above that. So it's at 63.81 right now. I would probably try 65 or 64. I mean, you can try real low and work your way up. The problem is submitting orders on Robinhood and then canceling them is really difficult. It's not straightforward at all. So yeah, I mean, you can even try right here and then submit buy. So I'm on a computer, the desktop version. It's the same on the app. It won't go through, and then you won't know where it is, and then you might see it down here as a limit buy, but it hasn't gone through. So then you can go to your account and look at history, and then you have to cancel it in there, and then you come back into here and you say, okay, I'm going to put it up a little more. Then you say, okay, 6.39, and then you keep doing this until you finally just say, okay, screw it, I'll give them 65 cents even though it only costs 63 cents. And so then you'll finally get filled. And you might get a little better fill doing a limit buy probably than a market order. I don't know the exact amount, but you don't have to buy it on Robinhood if you don't want. There's other platforms that have a wallet you can buy it on. It's probably not as easily to access. Signing up for it is probably a little more cumbersome. That's why I think so many people buy it on Robinhood. But I'm going to show you guys Webull. That's what I've been buying it on. And Webull it's the same thing. There's no wallet. So if you're trying to hold it long term, this is probably not the safest way to do it. I've found Webull's much more consistent at letting me buy it and sell it when I want to. And so, yeah, that's why I choose this one. And it doesn't seem to give me as bad of fills. So the way I do it on Webull also has a great app if you guys want to sign up for it. I have a link in the description. And yeah, you get 3 free stocks. So basically, if I would buy it on here, I would do a limit buy. And it looks a little different on the app, but it's pretty straightforward. It's a little more confusing looking than Robinhood, but it's worth it when it's your money, so don't mess up. Then it has crypto buying power, so I'd just put the max amount there, and then I would hit place order, and then it gives me this. So actually, I don't know if actually Robinhood's doing that right now. That's interesting. Yeah, on Webull, there is an hour where you can't trade it, so that's something to keep in mind too. And that could be with Robinhood also, I'm not certain. I don't know if it's their servers or what they have going on, but there's an hour basically where they're refreshing. So it's from 5:30 to 6:30, or yeah, 6:30. So this will be over. This will be over in 10 minutes. But basically, what I do is I hit the ask. So I do a limit price, not a market order, but a limit order. And then I do the ask if I'm buying, and then I'll up it maybe 1 or 2 clicks, and see what that does, or maybe even 3 if I was going to buy it. And then when I'm going to sell it, I would do I would sell at the bid, the lower price, and then I would click it down a couple just to make sure I get filled. Otherwise you're just sitting there waiting and it never gets filled, and then it runs away from you. So yeah, Webull's a good one. I don't like doing it on Robinhood anymore. Webull's been good. And what's nice, you can day trade this thing. So there's no settlement time. You can buy and sell in and out as fast as you want. Since there is the slippage, it's not beneficial in my opinion to trade it like on the minute chart or the 5-minute chart, because the the limits, the price that you get in, you're paying for it, and the price you're getting out, you're paying for it. So that's the slippage. The way I've been trading it, I can show you guys, is I've been basically using the hourly chart for the most part to trigger my buys and my sells on it. So I haven't been trading it for too long, but this same thing applies to stocks. That's I'm just applying to crypto. And we caught this run up. I've caught this one. Excuse me. I've got a lot of them. And so basically, at this point, I saw, my technical analysis showed me that I should sell. So I sold here, came way down here, bought here, came up here, sold here, and then let it drop. And then we bought back in here from the signs and held up through here. I sold here, and actually I bought back in right here. And then when it came up here and didn't break that moving average, I sold back out. And that was as close as I like to be. So if you're just getting into this, I don't think it's too late to buy Doge. Coming on SNL tonight, and Elon Musk and all the hype. And that comes on at 10 o'clock Eastern. And I think you can actually watch it for free just on NBC's website or the app or whatever. But it's still looking bullish as far as technical analysis goes on the daily chart. On the hourly, I'm still kind of waiting for better entry. I mean, you could say, oh, try and buy this dip or this dip. Thing is, you don't know how far it's going to dip. So, yeah, do your best there, I guess. But yeah, if you bought it at any point at this point, I think it'll probably keep going up. I think Elon Musk will you bring exposure to it, which will get more people on it, and potentially as the show is going on, it literally might be bringing people to the app or in-app to buy it, which would be bringing up at that moment. I do feel like it'll probably sell off though, either when it's starting, during the show, or after. I know it's like, oh, of course it'll sell off at some point. I'm just saying I don't think it's going to keep ripping. It might maybe tomorrow, because it'll have more exposure, but the people that are anticipating this are anticipating taking profits once it gets up here. So they're planning on selling the news. They bought the rumor for Elon Musk, and we've had this big Elon Musk run up, and they're planning on selling the news. So, and we kind of saw that maybe earlier today. I mean, if you're looking at the charts, it's like it should have sold off anyways here, but this could be kind of people anticipating the sell-off tonight. But it's holding up good here on the support of 60 cents. And this is also a resistance back here, which then becomes a support. That's why I was able to buy this. And I saw this green candle that was out of this long tail on it. So at this point, I'm not buying in yet. I'm going to wait. So I'll keep an eye on kind of the 5-minute chart and the hourly chart. And I want to see once the MACD kind of flattens out a little bit. I want to see this trend line, this moving average rather, smooth out. And it could all happen very quick. So I'll be watching on the 5-minute to see what this is doing. And it looks like it's building kind of a floor here, so this could be the bottom. It might not break this support of 60 to 62 cents where these two candles end. So yeah, I might, once it comes up here, I'm not going to try and rush into it. I'll probably wait until it'll probably come back down this range. Might not come all the way to 62 cents, but it'll probably come back down kind of where it's at, but maybe even a little further. So I'd wait, I'll buy in there, and then yeah, the time I'll sell will be depending on how far it runs up from when I bought it. Let's say I bought it here at 62 cents, and I'm gonna hold it until SNL, and let's say it's at 90 cents. So I'll probably not look on the daily chart, but it's good to get different perspectives to look through the hourly, the daily, 5-minute. But I'll look on the hourly chart. So if it has this big run up to like say 90 cents, then it kind of starts to flatten out here. I'd probably take profits up here. And then definitely if I get a red candle below the 9 moving average, 10 moving average, and a MACD crossover. This one also made a triple top, which is a bearish sign. So that was another reason why I got out here. But you kind of got to be watching it close because this happened really quick. I didn't catch the very top of this because I wasn't watching it, but I saw it come here. I started watching it here and I'm like, oh shoot. But I waited and it bumped up here and I got out here. And then I got back in somewhere around here, like right around here. And then I sold back out up here. I didn't want to trade it that much, but it didn't break that resistance, so I thought it was going to keep coming down, and sure enough it did. So yeah, when to sell, maybe never. Maybe that's your plan, just hold it long term and power to you, have fun. Yeah, if you do that on Robinhood, you got to be careful when you go to sell it. If you're doing market orders, you're going to lose a lot when you make that market order. Problem is also if you do a limit order, you won't get filled necessarily. So there's going to be a lot of slippage on Robinhood and Webull. I think Binance you can trade it on. There's a lot of platforms you can trade on. Still can't trade on Coinbase. But yeah, if you want to hold long term, I guess it doesn't matter if you have slippage. But if you're trying to trade it, kind of like I am, Webull's worked out pretty well for me. And yeah, we've been able to do pretty good. But that's what I got for you. I'll give another update. Maybe I'll let you guys know once I bought in, and we'll ride the train up to SNL. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. We will see you in a bit, but I don't think I'll put Doge in here. Keep it in my Webull. All right, thanks, guys. Peace out.